We're not a veteran ministry, and we're not even a combat veteran ministry. We are an at-risk combat veteran ministry. So if you take the entire veteran community and you pull it down to those which we refer to as at risk, 50% of these guys have been suicidal or even in crisis within the last 30 days, especially the last month. So that's our niche. I'm not faulting what other veteran ministries do. I'm glad they're there. But they'll do great things with firemen and first responders. They'll work with all of those. God has not released us from our original call, and we're glad to be in this. Our focus is one area, the at-risk combat veteran. Yeah. So when I founded this, and for all you, so you know, I was a Chevrolet dealer. I was a Chevrolet dealer. My family did for 90 years, and we sold our store and I retired. I never served in the military, but I had to be involved. So when I founded this in 2015 and I got into it, I didn't want to just do something. If we weren't changing lives, let somebody else do it. But when we became real, when we had guys, I started baptizing 2 or 3 guys in a cold river in Montana, and we saw lives change. We jumped in with both feet. But as I developed and founded a 501c nonprofit, my dream was that one day we could create a ministry, if we worked hard at it, that would have high impact, measurable, that people could look and see it. It wasn't just pie in the sky. And the second thing was, I wanted it to have the highest level of integrity and to be something that was, what if we could say that 100% of all your donation goes directly to the veteran? Because I know of 2 or 3 that I really admired. One was Charity Water. And I looked and studied how they did it. I looked at other ministries. I actually am on the board of 4 Christian ministries. One is Johnny and Friends. And I saw these incredible, like the Tiffany of Christian ministries. So I wanted to be the guy, though, that wasn't 85. And you might hear some ads on TV that say, and 92% of all of our donation goes directly to the veteran. I thought, man, what if we could do something where 100% went? Well, that's pretty hard because you have salaries and you have fundraising and insurance and other expenses. So after 6 years, January 1st, we just developed this. There's only 1 of 2 ways. You develop a separate 501c that has the money. We had the attorneys and the auditors put together so that we have 3 to 4 very generous donors that put money into a separate wild ops accounting piece that pays for rent, insurance, shirts, any expense, salaries to run the operation. That leaves us completely clear that if somebody calls and says, I don't have much, but I'd like to give $10 a month, but I'd like to know that it goes to the vet. You don't know how excited that is for us. We got that done January 1st. So we pray about that too, because the other thing we know about our prayer team and the people that join us with donations, probably about 40% of our donor base have either struggled with suicide, have a veteran in their family, or they themselves have been a veteran. I know that. I would say out of this group that call in, 8,000 people on this prayer team, I guarantee you, there's probably 30, 40% of them that if they could, would call in right now and say, hey, could you pray for my daughter or my son? Or I've gone through the same thing. So we know our niche, praying for the combat veteran, work for those. But we also know the prayer team and our donor base, they're usually involved with us, a large percent of them, because they've kind of been close to that themselves.